Dutton Ranch Episode 3 reveals juicy secret about Beulah. It's part of why I'm here, says Annette Bening. Does Beulah Jackson have a soft side? Now streaming on Paramount+, Episode 3 of Dutton Ranch reveals that the feared and revered owner of the Jackson Ranch has a romantic history with a certain friendly veterinarian. Beulah and Everett's reunion doesn't come under the happiest of circumstances, R.I.P. Sheriff Logan. But you'd never know they were at a funeral from all that smiling she's doing. There's an undeniable spark between them. Merely being in his presence reawakens a lightness in her that we've yet to see on Dutton Ranch so far. We like it, and apparently so does Annette Bening. Part of why I'm here is because I knew Ed Harris was in the show, and Ed is such a wonderful actor, Bening tells TV Line. Beulah and Everett have this long, complicated history, and that for me is very intriguing to try to tap into. That's all very rich and interesting to try to explore, and I just loved playing those scenes. As it develops, hopefully it gets more juicy for everybody. Unfortunately for Beulah, Everett doesn't seem as eager to rekindle their old flame. After making small talk about funerals and death, Beulah hits Everett with a, "Well, I've missed you." It's a painfully wistful moment, one made even more agonizing by the drawn-out silence between each of their exchanges. The Burrows, Season 1, Episode 1. Welcome to the Burrows. Episode 1 of the Burrows begins with a shot of the Burrows, a retirement community town. An old woman named Grace video calls her husband Edward, who is placed in the manor. He tells her that the owl is in the walls, before the orderlies make him put the phone down. That night, a creature with spindly legs attacks Grace in her house. She runs out and calls for help, but the spindly arms pull her back inside. We then move to Sam Cooper, whose daughter, Claire, and grandchildren are driving him to the Burrows. A woman named Kaylee welcomes Sam, who moves into Grace's old house. When Kaylee introduced him to Seraphim, an AI application that can connect him to a 24/7 call service, Sam throws the machine out. We learn that Sam's wife wanted to move here, not him. She has since passed, but the company won't let him out of the contract, which is why he's here. He bids Claire goodbye, and the rest of the family drives away. Soon, a neighbor named Jack comes over and introduces himself. They chat for a bit, and Jack invites Sam for a welcome barbecue at his house, but Sam isn't interested in socializing. In the morning, he's having a dream about his wife Lily and is jolted awake by the sound of a car revving. We are then introduced to Judy and Art, a couple in the neighboring house. Judy used to work as a journalist and now digs up some information on Sam.